Hello, I'm the Zombie J, and I've got more Hero Factory rebuilds for y'all. Yes, I rebuilt 4, well, technically 5, Hero Factory sets. 2 of which I had as revamps, but kind of, just took them apart in order to rebuild the sets that they originally were. So let's go ahead and take a look at those first, starting with Aquagon. Yeah, and don't mind the Sharpie on the swords. These swords are fucking awesome. These are probably the best sword mold to come out of CCBS this side of, the swords that came out in G2. So obviously, Aquagon has this weird face. It's just weird. He's got the brain there. I managed to find all of the, this one's cracked. Fuck. Of the second shortest bone piece in yellow for the arms and legs. Not for the neck. The neck is black instead of yellow. I thought about trying to, replace it with a Keat orange one, but then I thought, it would stand out too much from the yellow. And, well, obviously the barbs are in their correct space. The trans dark blue. Armor shells are nice. The fists are black. These things are pretty cool. You could actually combine the two swords together at these 2 points, because there is a pin, black pin, and it'll be like a staff-like thing, which is pretty cool. He's got the Paraka feet in black, and of course these Paraka minifig spines. One of these was a bitch to find, and it took way too long, but I managed to fucking find it. So you can see how the legs are constructed. They're pretty simple but interesting. These are off to the side, which I didn't remember. Obviously he has one of these as his, part of his butt, I guess you could say. But also it secures the tail of the brain. This guy looks like something you would see trying to invade Atlantis, I guess you could say, because look at the fish-like, I don't know, this guy, face-wise, he kind of reminds me of a mutant fish creature from Atlantis, and overall, he just looks kind of cool. I do actually like the look of Aquagon. He's overall a pretty decent set. And he's not the best of the beasts, obviously. That's obviously Pyrox, but there's another one. And yes, it's the Yeti thing. Can't remember its name. Frost Beast. I might have to rebuild that one at some point because I like that set. Now, for the next one that I rebuilt, and it was revamped at some point, so this is Scarox, another $10 set. This one has a function, unlike Aquagon, and that you can move this lever on his back to do this. Fuck. Yeah, basically that. Yeah. He's got the evil brain. He doesn't have much of a neck. I guess he has a neck, but, he's got these extra claw-like things, these fangs. He's supposed to be basically a mutated spider from the sand, I guess. I don't know. I guess the face looks kind of spider-like in a way, because you got the fangs, you got these fangs, you got the 4 eyes, and it's like, yeah, he looks pretty terrifying as like a spider-like cretin on 2 legs with the same Paraka feet as Aquagon. No armor on the upper legs. That's fine. Saves money. This, obviously, and 4 arms, all identical. They have this piece in gold, which is pretty awesome. It's a shame that, well, actually, no. This piece didn't exist in just the metallic colors of gold, silver, and gunmetal. It also existed in red with the Fire Lord set. So, I'm not sure if all 4 of those colors are the only colors for this piece. I bet there's more colors of this piece, I just don't know about it. So, but yeah. So, this is Scarox. Pretty cool. So now that I have Scarox built, I could probably take him and Raka apart in order to build, well, some combination model that nobody really cares about, but hey. I like the combination models for Brain Attack. They're pretty alright. They're just basically upgraded heroes with beast parts, I guess you could say. So, those are those 2. What are the others that I rebuilt? We're going to take a look at, well, both of these actually can combine into a thing. But this is Bruiser. Booga 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 booga. Yeah. Some of these parts were a bitch to find, obviously. The neck is obviously that. This one has a bit of an abnormal build because, well, the paw piece, this is the only color, like this is the only time we see this piece in this color is in gray. You can actually rotate the fist right there, and you can use this as an impalement. Yeah. Good luck with that. 3 of these rock texture pieces, one over here and one over here. He also has a little dagger thing. Why? That's not necessary. Especially since he has a massive fucking fist. And the function, obviously, you pull down on this ball joint. Looks like he's jacking off. Yeah. Also, you can do this. Just adjust the armor right there. And he's holding his fist up. He's like, yeah. He's got the orange evil brain. And these came in multiple colors. Also, this guy's an ugly mug. Kind of reminds me of the Rock Raiders monsters. So this guy could fit comfortably in with the Rock Raiders monsters. I don't know, but yeah. More spikes right there, and a printed piece, which looks kind of interesting. Looks like there's a bit of lava in there. Lower legs and feet are identical. The torso part, they had to cover up that bowl joint somehow, so they did this with some Exoforce arms in orange. Took forever to find them all, but I found them. Also got these little red barbs, and there's a lightsaber rod in trans red, so on the back here for the lever. So I really like Bruiser. I think he's a pretty fucking awesome Rock Raiders monster inspired cretin. He definitely evokes that quite a bit, and I just like Bruiser. One of the $15, if not $13.99 or $12.99 creature, well, monster things. These guys look pretty fucking awesome. I do like Bruiser. It's not my favorite, obviously, but he's pretty cool. Booga booga booga. Yeah. Go booga 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 somewhere else. Fucker. There we go. Ah. Yeah. Alright, now we're going to take a look at the guy he combines with, and that is Bulk. So this is Bulk. $10 hero set. 2 orange fists, obviously. The legs are completely identical. They're just the trans orange, reddish orange color thing, and then there's that gunmetal thing, and then silver feet. Bone piece, obviously, with the 1 pinhole. Shield, just a basic shield. Nothing special there. ignore the Sharpie faded on this shell and also on the torso armor. It's gunmetal, but there's some black Sharpie somewhere. Core is protected by these. Took forever to fucking find them. Obviously, you know, I cut up his face a little bit. I didn't mean to. But at least back when when I had it before the face was cut up, it looked pretty cool. Kind of like an evolution of the original Bulk mask. Obviously with the trans orange visor, looks pretty cool. This armor piece in silver is pretty cool. This is the only time we saw this armor piece in silver. Why? This 5-length armor shell I had to steal from my Tahoe Master revamp. So I'm gonna have to take apart those revamps at some point. Well, at least a couple of them in order to get the parts that I need to rebuild certain Hero Factory sets. Drill weapon. You just turn this thing over here and it drills. Also has a flick fire missile. That's pretty cool. Thankfully, this was not too hard to find, actually. This little cone piece, it was actually really easy to find it. I just had to fiddle through the little parts that were in the second drawer to find it, and, well, lo and behold, it was there. So, it was just kind of difficult finding these light gray pieces with the slit in the middle. So, this is a pretty interesting weapon. He holds it from underneath. He does have the shield, which holds normally, and yeah. So now that I have Bulk, also he has this on his ass. Wait a minute, that's not supposed to be on his ass. It's supposed to be up here. Alright. So that's Bulk. Now that I have Bulk built, I could probably, you know, combine Bulk with Bruiser and create some cretin. Well, obviously an upgraded version of Bulk, obviously. So, now for a special bonus. I have a 5th Hero Factory set I rebuilt last night, in fact. Because I just wanted to. Because why not? I had to steal parts from certain mocks of mine, but yeah. This was from the Breakout Alliance. One of the villains. It's the first villain that we see in the animation. And that is, of course, Voltix. Yeah, he looks kind of interesting, doesn't he? The prototype version looked more interesting, to be honest, but I'm glad we got Voltix anyway. He does have these electric things that he zaps people with that are attached to his mask, or well, to the side of his head. You got these red tubes and these trans-clear tubes with the blue. He doesn't have actual hands. Instead, he has kind of a callback to original Bionicle. He has just these red sockets for his hands. He has this. I guess that's supposed to be an electric whip, I guess. I don't know. It's a Kalma tentacle in yellow, which is nice to have, obviously, for a squid mock. Tentacle hentai. Anyway, so he does have this blaster which shoots, which actually this is kind of an evolution of the Thornax launcher, but it shoots a yellow Zammer sphere. Purple armor, these have seen better days. Purple armor for the torso, pretty cool. The mask, I mean, it looks like he's got some sort of mohawk sort of thing going on there. But I do like the mask of this guy. It looks kind of mean. And we got 3 colors of this mask. Gunmetal gray, as you see here, or titanium, whatever. Black with Black Phantom, and lime green with Speed-A-Demon. Now, Speed-A-Demon originally, prototype-wise, had like a modified what would have been the Batera helmet for Bionicle, but I guess they scrapped that because they didn't like it, I guess. Yeah. He does have a foot on his back in order to facilitate this. This goes down. Some electric bits that go off of him. So, overall, I like Voltix. I think he looks interesting. He's definitely a different combination of colors. Look at all these. Gunmetal gray, black, and red for the legs. And obviously black 3 long armor shells being attached to his upper arms, which are red. And yeah, I like Voltix. I think he looks cool. I think the electric whip tentacle thing is not necessary, but I mean, why not? It's nice to have this piece again, because this is the last time we saw this piece, I think. And then they discontinued it. Why? I don't know. Clearly they didn't want to make a squid out of, well, using this tentacle piece. Because, I don't know, we can do that ourselves as mockists. So, get a fuck ton of these yellow tentacles and make a yellow squid. Have fun with that. But yeah, Voltix, pretty fucking cool, actually. I like the prototype version because he actually had the original 1.0 hero feet, which were purple, I think. I don't know, just that whole prototype version of Voltix had a bit more going for him. It was more interesting for some reason. They were clearly cutting corners in some cases with these sets from 2012, but hey. I don't mind the black feet, to be honest. I just feel like these feet were overused by the time, well, G2 ended, and then they continued using this foot design for the next few Star Wars waves, and then that's it. Yeah. I guess you could say it's a generic foot design, but hey, I guess that's why LEGO liked it so much. That's why they used it so much. So that is Voltix, and that is all the Hero Factory sets I have to show y'all. I've built them, and, well, I originally intended on building just the 4, but then I got the idea to build Voltix, because I knew I had all the parts available in some way, shape, or form. And I had the yellow tentacle. I didn't know what I was going to do with it otherwise, so why not rebuild Voltix? So, I like Voltix. I think he's cool. I just think the character is a little, meh, to be honest. But the set is pretty cool, too. It has a decent shelf presence, I must say. All of these sets have decent shelf presence, I must say. The creatures especially, and Voltix definitely has a great shelf presence. He looks very electric. I guess you could say he's the electric head of Hero Factory. Meanwhile, in fact, that's my nickname for Voltix, Electric Head, because he shoots electricity out of his head. Yeah. Or growth spurts on the side of his head, like Frankenstein or whatever, I don't know. Point is, these are fantastic sets, and I bet you can get them on eBay or Bricklink, if you will. Find these sets and buy them before someone else buys them. That's usually how it goes. So I'm going to get back to work on building. I'm sure the next couple of sets will be from Brain Attack. I might bring back that Dragon Bolt set at some point, but that's going to take time because it's a lot of pieces, and there's some pieces that I'm not sure I even have enough of. But yeah, that's all for this video. Stay tuned for more videos. I am TheZOMBIEJ. I'll see you folks there. Have a good fucking day, and peace. Which one of these sets is your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below.